Why so glum, child?
I'm awfully glad to see you. I don't know what to do.
Care to elaborate, illuminate, or ruminate while I contemplate?
I'm trying to fulfill my destiny, but I'm no closer to being a queen than I was when I got up this morning.
At least you're not impatient.
And everyone speaks such nonsense here. I can't get a reasonable answer out of anyone.
Perhaps it's your questions that are unreasonable.
When I am queen, no one shall disagree with me. And even if they dared, I shan't listen.
Why should they? You're the queen.
I'm the queen.
Who cares if your subjects are suffering? Why should you listen to them? You're the queen.
I'm the queen.
Why should they look to you for guidance or compassion? You're the queen.
I'm the queen. You mean to say that when I become queen, I should put the needs of my subjects before my own?
Well, you have choices. You can be selfish or generous, foolish or wise, adored or respected.
Aren't they the same thing?
Not necessarily. People adore you based on things you do, but they respect you based on things you are. Popularity is fleeting, Kim.
But I still want to be popular, I mean. Then I won't ever have to worry about not being picked or not being asked on holidays or being lonely.
You can stand in a room filled with friends and still be lonely.
So I'm learning. There's a lot more to it than I thought. This being the queen growing up, I just wanted to be in charge for a change. When you're on the outside looking in, and all that you know is where you've been, you wish there were instructions you could read. You try to pretend that you're okay, but all of your courage is slipping away. You're standing on the road, too scared to find where it may lead. How do you know what you know? When will you see which way to go? There's always somebody bigger than you. I could be 10 feet tall and still not have a clue, 'cause nothing matters at all when you're feeling small. Did you ever feel so anxious you thought you could burst out of your own skin? Or so scared you couldn't put one foot in front of the other?
Can't say I have.
Lucky you. I wish there were words for what I feel, but I feel it so, it must be real. But now I want to be anyone but me. I thought it'd be great to get to do exactly the things I wanted to. I never ever thought or wondered what my choice would be. How do you know what you know? When will you see which way to go? Whether you're 64 or you're 8, it's all hurry up and wait, 'cause nothing matters at all when you're feeling small.
Here's one thing I know that I know. You're in charge of something very precious.
What?
You are in charge of you.
I can't even manage to do that very successfully.
Just try not to get ahead of yourself. What's that?
But when will I? How do you know what you know? When will you see which way to go? I thought that if I grew up, I'd know what to do. I wonder if grown-ups feel small inside too, 'cause nothing matters at all. Nothing matters at all. No, nothing matters at all when you're feeling small. When you're feeling small. What I knew yesterday, I scarcely know today. Who in the world am I? That's a great puzzle. What curious statues. D,
If you think we're waxworks, you ought to pay, you know. Waxworks weren't made to be looked at for nothing, nohow.
Contrary-wise, if you think we're alive, you ought to speak.
I'm sure I'm very sorry.
You've begun wrong. The first thing to do in a visit is to say how do you do and shake hands. Hi, how's it going?
I've been waiting so long to meet you. It's so nice to finally see you.
I can't imagine us being any better acquainted than we are now. I was thinking, which is the best way out of this flood? It's getting so dark. Would you tell me, please?
Scared, are you?
No. Why?
No reason.
Jabberwock.
The what?
The Jabberwock. Big, mean, nasty.
Whatever does he want?
Well, they say he finds you when you're ready to be truly courageous, and then you fight to the death.
Was thrilling and the sliding toes, did gyre and gimble in the wave, all mimsy were the borogoves, and morass outgrave.
I'm afraid that's rather hard to understand.
Not so. Well, grilling means 4 o'clock in the afternoon, the time you begin broiling things for dinner.
And slyly?
He means lithe and slimy. Slimy.
Oh, I see. And what are toves?
Well, toads are something like badgers, and they're something like lizards.
And corkscrews.
They must be very curious-looking creatures.
They make their nests under sundials.
And they live on cheese.
Cheese. Blah-de-blah-de-blah, there was a glorious battle and somebody killed something.
Well, what were they fighting about?
Immaterial.
No matter.
If you don't know what you're fighting for, then it must have been very important to begin with.
Nonsense.
Haven't you heard that you should pick your battles?
Of course. We just pick them all.
We do so love to win that we fight every day, whether we have cause or not.
Said Tweedledum to Tweedledee, you broke my brand new rattle.
Said Tweedledee to Tweedledum, it's time to have a battle. So gird yourselves with pots and pans and sharpen your umbrella. Said she, said Tweedle, are you yellow? The war shall end when we declare which Tweedle is the winner. Unless it's after 6, for then we must get home for dinner. And we will not give in, and we will not give out, though we do not recall what the fight is.
Okay,
Said he to she,
you really ought to drop it. If you have got a problem, there's a time you'll never stop it.
oh can't you see, said he to she, there will be no reason.
I broke the rattle.
We would find another reason, and we will not give in, and we will not give out, though we do not recall what the fight is about. The hit in the shin, or a sock in the snout, though we do not recall what the fight is about. Not the piece of Tweedledee,
Here I come, said Tweedledum.
not the piece of Tweedledee.
Oh, not the one, said Tweedledum. Look, geez, where?
The question is it worth it? No one asks, although she begs it. If the time has come, said she to make a hasty exit. On a dash will only clash with pots and pans and torning.
Now we love the awful smell of battle in the morning. We will not give in, and we will not give out. Who's wrong and who's right? Well, I knew what the slight was. Who cares what the fight is about? Away! Sweet-a-lee-dee-da-lee, 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 sweet-a-lee.
Get back here.
What utter nonsense! Fighting a battle when you have no idea why it began in the first place? At any rate, I don't feel the least bit courageous.
about pruning.
Well, Felicity, if you weren't such a deadhead, you'd see that it's better to put one's efforts into blooming instead of greenery. I've never been one to over-photosynthesize.
What about a fertilizer? Stare much? Well, it's hard not to. I mean, look at us.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude, but you're quite beautiful, and I've never seen flowers talk before. Well, we can talk if there's anybody worth talking to. What genus are you, anyway? I suppose I am genus Femalius.
What variety are you, Ben?
I am of the Alice variety. Well, one thing's for sure. You are most definitely not a rose.
Tragic.
Ooh, good one.
I know, right?
So don't get any fancy ideas about putting down roots around here. This is a very exclusive community, and we retain the right to refuse anyone who doesn't, shall we say, take her appearance more seriously.
We all think you should leave.
What's the matter with the way I look?
Yeah.
I think I look quite nice, actually.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yep. Makeover! Listen, you've come to the right place. Believe it or not, we've always been this fabulous.
It takes a tremendous amount of work to be an
moving along. We wouldn't want to run the risk of cross-pollinating.
Oh, for heaven's sake, hurry up!
Don't rush me. I do believe that this act of horticulture treason was your fault in the first place.
Me? Oh, you prime numbers think you're so superior.
Oh, why took you knucklehead so long? I am way overdue for a touch-up. Just to look at these roots!
The queen is on the way to Scotland, and if she saw you, you'd be heading straight for a basket of potpourri.
Please, sir, why are you painting the roses red? I heard the queen loves white roses. The whiter the better. Who told you that? The Mad Hatter? Or maybe it was the March Hare?
Listen, girlie, all I'm saying is you shouldn't believe everything you hear around the tea table.
Yeah, ghosts who aren't exactly playing with a whole deck.
The queen, oh, bear homage to the queen. Idiot.
Can you believe this? Put this carpet on the wrong side. Again. Husband, take this down. Next time it happens, off with the heads. Read that back to me, please.
Next time, take the paintings off with their heels.
Wrong. Fix it.
Sorry. Oh, dare break croquet with the queen. Step forward.
What's your name, child? And curtsy while you're thinking of what to say. It'll save time.
My name is Alice.
Open your mouth a little wider when you speak and always say your majesty. Let me hear it.
My name is Alice, so please, your majesty.
And who is that?
How should I know? It's no business of mine.
Insolence! Off with her head! Off with
Come,
her
silly, my
head.
dear. She's just a child.
Turn him over! What have you been doing here?
It's all God's fault, your majesty. Please have mercy. Oh, benevolent one.
Flattery will get you nowhere. It appears as if your luck's run out. 7. Off with his head. Well, that really takes the fun out of it. Take him away.
Your majesty, is he really to be beheaded? After all, there are plenty of other red roses in your garden. It hardly seems fair.
Since you're new here, I'll let that slide. But allow me to enlighten you, my girl.
How's it going, kid?
Not so well. No one is playing fairly, and everyone is pretending the queen is winning just to keep her happy.
Why don't you shake things up a little and take a shot? Queenie loves a challenge. Oh, and Alice,
Yes?
you may want to polish off the rest of that mushroom if you need to make a hasty exit.
That's the sanest thing I've heard all day. Well then, here goes nothing.
What did you say?
I caught Roquet, and now I'm entitled to an extra shot.
You are entitled to nothing. I don't think you understand the fundamentals of this game. I asked a little young lady, lovely little young lady, to prepare the square. I asked when something seemed shaky, because a little young lady isn't playing fair. You better show respect, dear. You better tell you slip, dear. Your head will be dear, dear. 'Cause I'm a red queen, told you twice. Being mean is my favorite vice. I'll make you stay back to Pittsburgh. I'm a red queen, queen of hearts. You break her teeth and the hurt starts. I won't be out for cage or Pittsburgh. I better be obeyed or else it's on for the head. On for the head. Surprise! Off with their heads as well. Now that I don't need them to sing backups, they're of no use to me.
Watch the stems, thumper. This is absurd. Executing flowers for being the wrong color? And what is the point of a game with no rules where the winner doesn't really win?
Well, it's loads of fun for me. Move aside.
And isn't the point of being a good ruler to put the needs of your subjects before your own?
A ridiculous notion. I am the queen, and everyone must respect me.
But why should they if you don't behave in a respectable manner?
Impudence! Let the trial begin.
Trial? Who's on trial?
Why, you are.
Of what am I accused?
Alice, here you stand accused of curious crimes and deeds. These witnesses have been abused. The Queen of Hearts is not amused. Oh, Wonderland is quite confused. Now tell us how you please. First witness. I met her by a lake on an idle summer day.
Off with her head! Off with her head!
And every turn I take, she'd be getting in my way.
Off with her head! Off with her head!
She knew I had to race, but she begged me stay and chat. I know I'm out of place, but she's quite the nosy brat. I hope I made my case. I'm a solid case of that.
Get on with it! Off with her head!
Next witness.
I met her in the grass where I'm eager to report.
Off with her head! Off with her head!
The wicked little ass had the gall to call me short.
Off with her head! Off with her head!
Oh, how she made me wail, such a nasty, awful beast. I'm taller than a snail by an inch or two at least. She ought to be in jail, though she ought to be deceased.
Get on with it! Off with her head!
Keep your temper, though there's madness all around. Keep your temper, and you keep the higher ground. Keep your temper, you've done nothing wrong, that's clear. Keep your temper, but what good will that do here?
Third witness.
I met this girl last June or tomorrow, it depends.
Off with her head! Off with her head!
I hope to meet her soon, for we've long been best of friends.
Off with her head! Off with her head!
A gallon's made of quartz, but a quarter's rather flat. Our are crickets fond of sports, for I've seen a cricket match. My queen, you're out of sorts. Would you like to buy a hat?
Ah! Off with his head and her head!
We've heard from all the witnesses. They've set the record straight. The time has come for sentencing.
We find her guilty.
Wait!
I came to find a place to play. I've learned a lot along the way. You have the power and the throne. I have a song that's all my own. Here's what I know what I know. Mighty I'll see which way to go. You don't have any sway over me. I'll be who I am, where I'm meant to be. You don't matter at all, and 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 nothing matters at all when you feel so Who cares for you? You're nothing but a deck of cards! I had a feeling we'd meet eventually.
Are you frightened?
Yes.
Are you courageous?
Is it possible to be both frightened and courageous at the same time?
To live with fear and be unafraid is what growing up is all about.
What if I refuse to fight?
Then I will never leave. I am the unknown, the self-doubt, the nagging thoughts. I'm the dark feelings of not good enough, not smart enough, not pretty enough. You must vanquish me, Alice.
Then I pick this battle, and I shall conquer you!
The time is at hand, my girl. Take up your mobile sword and be well, be well.
speaks to integrity. Go down the hill and over a little brook, and then you'll be queen.
A queen? I never expected to be a queen. So soon. How very grand it sounds.
Indeed, it is very grand.
Will you walk with me then?
Certainly. Are you troubled, child Alice?
No, I was just thinking about what sort of queen I'd like to be.
Yes, what words of wisdom will you impart to your subjects?
I don't know if this is terribly wise, but I know what I know. Well, first and foremost, I think it's important to look before you leap. The longer the fall, the harder the landing, and then the steeper the climb it is back to where you started. I shall endeavor to keep my temper, however difficult. I shall say what I mean and mean what I say, for that speaks to integrity.
Quite right, quite right.
I would rather play well than win badly. I shall try to bloom wherever I am planted. And finally, I will try to think of at least 6 impossible things every morning before breakfast. Possibly 7.
A most noble goal indeed. Look, child Alice, your destiny awaits. I now crown you, Your Royal Highness, Alice, Queen of Wonderland.
Let the rabbit lead you to a new place. You could be the one that wears the crown.
Every ending marks a new beginning.
Nothing's as it first appears to be.
Somewhere still the Cheshire Cat is grinning.